I will be on tour all over this great country of ours this fall. I also have a special called Mouthy on YouTube. I'm going to put another special on YouTube soon, Pat. I swear I am almost ready to put jokes on YouTube. I'm going to be, shut up, I'm going to be in Virginia soon, and then I'm going to be in Arkansas, and then Baltimore and Philadelphia, all the places. Love you, see you soon. And we're now going to start the podcast with a guest. This is so weird. I have a guest on the podcast. This could go either way.
What's that shine water you got?
Shine water.
Does that have juice in it?
So I am so obsessed with all the new waters that are coming out. It's almost as funny to me as the streaming networks. Remember, they like started with Hulu, like they floated like a sound.
Yeah.
Hulu, and then they got air, and they're like Roku.
Yeah.
So like it just became nothingness.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
It was like Google Gaga network. Like and then now they're rolling out with the waters because we are all such like corporate. I'm not a corporate shill. So corporations are making waters under other names just to pretend that it's not them.
Oh.
All the names. I love it when brands start mocking their own consumers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this is just called Shine Water, and it's got vitamin D and B in it.
Oh, and it's just plain water.
Maybe.
Wow.
Unclear.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm a spindrift girl through and through.
Welcome to the program, everybody. As you may know, I have not had a guest on this show since January.
What does that mean? You're talking, just you talking?
Yeah. Me and all my personalities are talking right down the gullet of this, my best friend, this camera. I am talking to my only friend, this camera. I have not had guests for a litany of reasons. And because you are not a fake person, and I know that no one's going to think I'm coming off mean with you. Yeah. I was like, let's try this again.
Who was the last one?
Well, here's the other, I've done 300 episodes. What's the, 300? I am so done with podcasts ruining all my friendships because we can only hang out for public consumption and monetizing our friendship. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be talking to like Bobby in the hallway, and I'll be like, I'm going through this hard time. He's like, let's do Tiger Belly. Yeah, like, I literally need to talk to someone like without, it's not brought to you by Blue Chew.
Dude, like, me and Ian, he'll be like, save it for the pot. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm pregnant, man. Like, we have to talk. I've got to go.
This is an actual secret.
Yeah,
like, I can't.
No,
I cannot.
Totally.
So I think that part of the reason, comedians are going so berserk. Like, the only thing that was keeping us sane for so long was these like side conversations with other comics we could actually relate to, like in private in the green room. Yeah. And now we've just like, only do it for public consumption. And we get on podcasts, we're like, you idiot, because you're an idiot. And you're like, I love you. Like, you're my best friend. Yeah. Like, why am I bullying you for a laugh? From who? Yeah. From someone on Reddit who already hates me. What am I doing?
It's crazy. Dude, one time I sat down at a Legion of Skanks. Mm-hmm. And Ian had begged me to come. Louis J. Gomez had begged me to come, right?
Oh, no.
And I sit down and they just start tearing into me. And I flipped out on camera. I was like, yo, Louis, fuck you. You fucking begged me to be here. Ian, and I just laid in on them because I was like, this is insane.
I think on some level, when a girl goes on like a bro podcast, their way of saying like she's with she can handle it. Yeah. Like, don't come for her. We'll come for her. It's like, I think their mind's a way of protecting you to go like, look how she can take it. It doesn't need to be that way.
It doesn't work though. Also, if you attack me on a pod, the men online attack me.
Interesting.
If you're a man attacking me, they go, oh, attack her.
Well, that's kind of, I guess, maybe where I shine in a way. So when people are too nice to me, I shine. Dude, I think I'm the only one that has this. I think I said shine a couple of times. The algorithm told a company they made this just market. I'm the only person that has.
That's crazy.
They make custom waters for like whatever you think your slogan is. And so I do think that's where I shine. When I go into a podcast and people start being nice to me, I'm like, what are you doing? Can we make jokes here? Like, let's do jokes. Like, what's happening? I don't mean mean. I just mean like, are we sparring or what are we doing?
Yeah. Picking on us puts us in a better position than taking us seriously.
It like makes you an underdog. I'm just trying to think of the benevolent or the knee-jerk reaction to it.
Yeah.
Like, she's one of us.
The knee-jerk reaction to go right to picking on us. Yeah, it is. She's one of us. It is. She's one of the boys.
Or like, we're not flirting. She's our sister.
Oh, okay. We're not trying to fuck her. We actually hate her.
That's it.
Yeah.
But we're like, she's one of us.
Yeah, totally.
But we're putting her in the sister zone right away, the platonic sister zone.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think Ian and Lewis also know that I am about to rip into them. I think there's a little bit of that where they're like, before I'm going to beat you to this, I'm going to rip into you.
Sure.
They know I'm about to call them all sorts of names.
I just want a heads up. I texted you earlier and I was like, is there anything you want to talk about? Is there anything you don't want to talk about? I don't love going in rogue on something and being like, oh, we're doing this?
Yeah.
Because if you catch me on the wrong day, like I need a little heads up.
A little heads up.
Yeah. Because if you catch me on the wrong day, it could get just like real West Virginia real fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Where it can get really like.
Well, it's like I'll say something that will change the way you see yourself forever.
Oh, gotcha.
And it won't even be like a joke.
But I like that. I think that's good.
Well, then.
Also, my personality is a little bit like a person constantly seeking help. Like that's how that is like a problem that I have.
Yeah.
But also my entire persona is basically like, whatever you have to offer me, I will take and absorb it, which is an issue.
You're asking people that like literally will be in jail in the next 6 months.
Right. Exactly.
I have really no plan for this podcast. I did think something that would be fun to do is for us to interview each other about each other, because something happens in this business where, like I always say, like a comedian I've never met, I'm closer to than any man I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Like we're just it's so hard to tell who your friend is and who your coworker is. And it's so hard to tell like who's your sister and who's a complete stranger. And like, I feel so close to you, but I really don't know you.
It's crazy.
It's like,
yeah. It's great. Sid was just saying that, my friend who's with me, she was like, the way you talk, the comedians talk is like, you immediately get to like the most acute thing.
Big talk only. We don't do small talk. We don't do small talk.
It's crazy.
We can't do it.
But yeah, totally. I like
because like that's the other thing is then we're like, if I went on Legions of Skanks and they were being mean to me, my version of being mean to me is them being like, so how was your flight?
Oh my God.
I'd be like,
yeah, totally.
Why do you hate me?
Yeah.
Whereas if they're like, so your mom was an alcoholic, I'm like, let's go.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
It's don't make me pretend. Whatever it is, don't make me act.
Yes.
Like, don't make me pretend.
I agree. I want the heaviest questions possible.
Well, yeah, me too. But also, I just saw an ant, and here's the thing: I am one with the wilderness at the moment, and did I imagine that ant?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Which is a sign of schizophrenia.
I do think, yeah. You know what's weird? Thank you. So you know what's kind of
even that is cute. Even that fucking can is branded adorably. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is my
ant and roach.
Well, we did realize that I am using all natural ant and roach spray,
That's
which
good.
I believe is just ant and roach food.
Right.
Because it is like some
it's food.
plant.
It's food.
And then they drink my energy drink, so they just like are getting fed
Yeah.
and caffeinated. I kind of was just thinking about like, okay, I am convinced we are all out of things to talk about.
Okay.
Like what else is there to say?
Okay.
You know? But something I'm so fascinated with you is like when you sit down and podcast, like what makes you decide what direction to go in?
Interesting.
I don't know how to podcast. Can you tell me what a podcast is?
This is what a conversation I just had with Nick Mullen on my podcast, where he was like, "It's insane." What a podcast is that it's what people put on in their house, not in order to obtain information, but in order to listen to the brain of a creative person to find resonance in themselves.
Interesting. Do you feel sometimes like you overshare and regret it later?
Yeah. When somebody sends me a photo of my dad's house that's dead, yeah. When somebody goes, hey, I literally a fan the other day drew a picture of my dead father and gave it to me at a show, and I almost threw up on him. I was like, this is a photo of my father. This is insane. Like that, it's crazy.
So how long ago did your dad die? Because there's a lot of stuff I don't know about you.
I was 23.
Okay, because I started listening to your podcast and I was like, let me just because I feel like we also all go into podcasts assuming everyone listening listens to all of them, and no one listens to all of them. No one sane listens to all of them. So it's like, I'm like, how do I become friends with her without just listening to every podcast she's ever been on? Because
that's why we podcast those, so people think they're friends with us, so they show up to buy tickets.
But I think to start a real friendship, my thing is never listen to any.
No.
Please don't listen to any podcast I've ever done. Like, what would we do if we were just meeting as friends?
We'd talk shit.
Okay.
We would talk shit immediately, probably.
I have a problem. I'm quitting gossip.
That's good.
I'm 30 days no gossip.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting because sometimes like constructive criticism is, I'm fascinated by what happens when you kick an addiction and it's whack-a-mole and transmogrifies into a different kind of addiction, right? Or how you justify continuing to do it.
How you justify continuing to do the original condition? Basically
satiate the original instinct, like replacing an addiction with
mom quitting alcohol. One of my moms quitting alcohol and then becoming a CrossFit junkie.
Exactly, which is like super common.
Right.
But so for me, instead of gossiping, I go, you know, I look at what she came from. I'll positive gossip.
No, I hate that.
And forgive her. I'll be like, well, you'd be like that too. Imagine if you went through that. Of course they're jealous of you.
But can't you do that in your head but not out loud? Because also the thing that biologically creates women is the fact that we have to gossip in order to survive. We've always had to do that. Like as monkeys, we had to be like, that alpha male eats its babies.
I think most of the things, though, that kept us alive and were super beneficial to us, even up to 200 years ago, are just now the very things that are killing us.
I agree with that. I very much agree with that. But I do, like I had a professor, I was a philosophy major, and my advisor was,
Don't you think that should be illegal? Why would they let women think any more than they already have to?
Any more than we already are forced to just by existing? You mean?
Yeah, like why would they go like, be in your head more?
Yeah.
And pay us?
I think it helps sort it. That's how I felt when I found it. Because I was like, my whole thing was like, when I got into philosophy, I was like, I don't understand how my personality is formed. Like people say Jordan and I'm like, who is that?
Yeah,
how is that? But then philosophy, they were trying to figure out the answer to that. So I became obsessed with it. Everything else, I was like, why do I care about some truth that's already been found? Why would I study something that we know?
Yeah.
Like history, we know it. Whereas philosophy, they don't know.
What we know isn't true, though.
Right. What we know isn't true.
Yeah.
But it happened. Whereas philosophy is so open-ended.
Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm on some, like, does that feel true?
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't feel true.
Like what? Give me an example.
Women mature faster than men.
It doesn't feel true?
First of all, who made this? What
yeah.
decided to go?
That's
like,
funny. Yeah,
you know what? I want to study. I want to put little girls and little boys in a room and watch them mature. First of all, any children whose parents put them in a study are gonna have to mature pretty quickly because they have to parent themselves because their parents are like handing them over to strangers at some university for $50.
But haven't you seen your boy next to a girl his same age and the girl is advanced?
Define advanced.
I guess the capacity for higher concepts.
I had that at 15 and all it did was get me into some jams dating 30-year-old men. Men are the ones that tell women we're so mature so they can date us.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're so mature for your age. Like, I don't even know what that means. Higher concepts. I'm really good at talking.
Yeah.
I can talk until you go, well, that's interesting. And then you've decided I'm mature. The only thing maturity is at this point is the ability to shut your mouth.
Then men are more mature.
The ability to just go like, I don't know. That to me is like peak maturity.
And to not, be defensive of it. I think, I don't know how they measure. I mean, this is how it comes down to everything. Like you take an IQ test and somebody's like, well, this was created by white people that says that black people are less. I mean, everything is semantic in that way.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I do think if you have a kid, I do think when you have two kids and you watch, and I had a son and a daughter, and the son was not evolving, it was not doing as well in school as the daughter, I would lean on the pre-established truth that he's not stupid, girls just mature faster. I think they're coping mechanisms.
That's what I'm saying. Maturity is, and by the way, calling it maturity, I don't like it because it makes it like a positive thing.
Yeah.
I had to be an adult when I was 12 years
Mature,
old.
I think, is able to also, they control their emotions. Like boys just smash shit.
Girls are famous for controlling their emotions.
Well, maybe it's further from Neanderthal. Like I think when you have a boy smashing shit and you might have a girl doing light algebra.
But if you're in a study, it means your parents put you in a study.
Yeah.
So anything you're doing is a trauma response. And if you're mature, it's because you're already emotionally caretaking your parents because they like pimp you out to studies.
I want to run more body feelings by you. True or false?
Can't wait.
Okay. Okay. An avoidant can become secure.
I don't believe in any of those terms.
Okay.
Here's the other thing. No two people have the same definition of the same word. That's the other thing. Okay. We have to like agree on the definition of these words.
Okay, an avoidant is somebody who feels constricted by affection. And anxious is somebody who feels
affection from anyone?
Yes.
But what if they haven't met their person yet? That won't make them feel constricted. What if everyone they've been with has been suffocating?
Have you ever seen that happen? Where a full avoidant person finds... Are you an avoidant?
I don't believe in
Oh,
any
sorry.
of it.
Are
I
you-
avoid being with the wrong person. I do. Where's my trophy for not
But that just
staying
means you're
in-
secure. Avoidant means when somebody tells me they love me, I lose respect for them.
You don't think I didn't take an 11th month attachment strategy class
Yeah, that's
where I forgave all of my ancestors in meditation? I forgive you, you forgive me, I forgive myself.
Yeah.
But I do think that we're conflating a lot of our survival mechanisms and honestly just gut feelings with some kind of mental illness. We're like, I think we overpathologize ourselves. If someone says, I love you, and you lose respect to them, is that just because you don't see yourself as lovable?
yes.
So you think they're lying?
If somebody, for example, a friend of mine just played a voice memo from the guy they're dating, and they said, listen to how sweet. And he goes, hey, I care about you so much. And I got sick.
Mhm.
And I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
that guy's pathetic.
Do you think you have two moms? Right?
I have 3 moms and a dead dad.
Did you grow up with men are bad?
I grew up with women are bad.
Okay.
Men,
A little both, yeah.
yeah. And men should not act like women. Men should be very mean. And if they're not mean, they're weak.
Women aren't mean?
Women are bad. 100% bad. Women
Okay,
are all
but
bad.
I'm just on some like masculine and femininity stuff. It's like when people say like comedy's such a male dominated business, but it's a female art. This is our thing.
It is our thing.
Like
yeah.
commanding attention and
Yeah.
like talking about our day
Yeah.
and like talking about our feelings. Like if it was at 3:30, it would be female. You guys just put it at midnight
Totally.
so that it's your thing now. And you basically
Right.
it's what is more feminine than getting on stage and talking about your depression
Yeah, totally.
next to a pot of flowers.
Right. If you look at a group of drunk men and women, the men are
Trying to get validation.
trying-
Like, do you like me? Do you like me?
yeah,
Do
they're
you like
trying
me?
to have sex with the women, and the women are talking shit about the space and the room and the zeitgeist.
But
yeah.
you're literally trying to get strangers to like you. Like that's our thing,
Yeah.
So those words, like I am so on some like, how do we even get past this word?
You're trying to you're postmodern.
Yeah, that's probably Jean Baudrillard's like the only thing that ever made anything make sense to me. That's the first time I didn't feel crazy.
Really?
It was when I read
that
Jean Baudrillard.
okay? And I'm more of like a Kantian. Words are very helpful. Categories are helpful.
Yeah.
Because in order to be able to say like this thought is an obsessive compulsive thought, this thought is an attachment thought,
Yeah.
this thought is very helpful. The idea that
able to
semantics
name it.
don't, yes, the naming it is crucial.
Maybe it's this. I think we're all going like words can't. We all talk to too many people. We're designed to talk to like 7 people our whole lives.
Yeah.
And we all have the same definition of everything. I just think it's like, remember when we had like reading groups in school?
Yeah.
There was like blue and gold and brown or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they separated us.
Yeah.
But now we're all talking to each other.
Yeah.
So people that use the word wrong, maybe I get tripped up because I'm like, but that's not what it means. You look over TikTok and like, well, because avoidant and this and anxious attached and all this kind of stuff. It's like, hold on.
Yeah. There's also when you're suffering immensely and you find a word for it.
Yeah.
Like when somebody
big.
has pure O, the pure obsession thing, and they're like, I don't have OCD because I'm not doing the rituals. And then they go, well, there's pure obsession, which is you're just looping stuff in your head.
Yeah.
They get relief.
100%. The more I have all these labels on myself, you better get better
Yeah.
with all that self-awareness. Otherwise, it's just an excuse.
Anybody who's using it as an excuse needs to stop.
What I don't like is when it gets weaponized. Like the number of men who've been like, well, you're avoidant. I'm like, no, I don't want to date you.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm somebody who will pull out any card to get out of dating somebody. I'll be like, I have spina bifida. I'm really sorry. I'll do anything besides say I don't want to do it. I know.
I gotta be honest. That's like my kink now.
In my special, comes out September 9th. It's already out.
Let's go.
I talk about that, where the idea of having a boundary is something that takes so long to get to.
Yeah.
And I would argue it takes a certain level of attractiveness.
Huh.
My friends who have boundaries are my hottest friends. They're my most beautiful, most secure, hot friends who, and I'm like, yeah, I would love to have boundaries, but the self-hate far outweighs. Like, it's like, why don't you stand up for yourself? And it's like, I've done that. And what happens is people go, oh, great, I didn't really want to be around you anyway. And I go, oh, no, shit, like, you know.
But isn't it a good way to weed people out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there, but fat mall goth Jordan setting boundaries, being like, actually, you're treating me bad. No, she's not doing that. She's letting people treat her bad.
This thing where people just text you all day, like just Tuesday at 4, what's up, stranger? Like, huh?
Yeah. I lost my temper at a cold call today. I got a cold call. Cold call.
From a person?
From a human being. Cold call.
Are you in the ambulance?
What
Who, like,
is
where?
that?
What hospital am I going to?
That's crazy.
Like, are you mental? What are you up to? It's Wednesday at 11:30 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're basically just saying like, hey, so you're irrelevant now, huh? Dancing with the Stars around the corner?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually an attack.
Yeah. Totally.
Like, you know, so you're just retired? Like, it's so odd to me the way, and I wrote back to her, a friend of mine, saying, hey, first of all, when someone asks me a question, what are you doing next week? Do you have a question for me?
Yeah.
I get hey, how are your shows in Austin?
I'm already furious.
I wrote back, love you, can't do small talk in 2025.
Nice.
She just wrote, ha, love you too. I'll let you know, but that was it.
Well, why don't you say why you're really texting me? You saw a video of me and you were reminded that you wanted to be in my life? Because that's happening today because I just posted a special thing. Random calls from friends I haven't talked to in years.
Give it to me.
Who are like,
the water's warm.
Suddenly I want to be your friend.
First and last name.
I
city,
wish that I could do
zip
that.
Code. I'm kidding. What happens when that? And what's wrong with that? Isn't that why we're doing this? To get attention?
No, I want the attention of people that aren't them. I want my ex-boyfriend's attention.
Why? Where's that gonna get us?
I don't want the attention of somebody that I stopped being friends with on purpose 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I also, dude, the amount of times I saw your clip today, I'm like, that's the most alienating thing you could have ever said to me. Don't say that. You know what I mean? Be like, it's crazy.
What could someone say?
I miss you. Period.
Yeah.
Do you have time to hang out next week? I'll be in New York.
Uh-huh.
Not on the day that I post a giant thing, be like, hey, what's up? Remember that I'm in your life. It's like, I remember.
Hey, I know you're busy, but I just wanted to intrude.
Yeah. Hey, I know you're busy. I know this is a busy day.
I know you're in the middle of something. I know you're slammed, but I just wanted to distract you.
I told a comic last night, I was like, I'm so slammed tomorrow. I'm doing so many podcasts. And he called me. I'm like, what are you doing? You're calling me? I just told you this. It's crazy.
My dog is getting older. I don't want to talk about it. It's not happening. It's not real. We're in a simulation as long as my dog is getting older. Here's the deal. She's like kind of less active and her breath is, I mean, truly just slamming. I did start a product called Rough Greens. They sent it. She does have more energy. She seems a little bouncier, seems like a little more youthful. I'm thinking about eating it myself. It's not even dog food. It's like this live nutritional supplement that you put on top of the food. It's got like vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils. I love that I didn't have to change my dog's food because she's happy with it and it's good for her teeth. I just add Rough Greens on top. It's that easy. Rough Greens is offering a free Jumpstart trial bag. You just cover shipping. Use discount code Whitney at roughgreens.com. That's RUFF greens.com. Promo code Whitney. Don't change your dog's food. Just add in Rough Greens and watch the health benefits come alive. Everyone, fall is here. Fall is here. Okay, it's time for some hot new duds. It's time to put on a skirt with tights like a good girl. Quince makes it effortless to get a new wardrobe for this fall season. You guys know that I'm obsessed with Quince. You know that I'm obsessed with the fact that their prices are actually what things should cost. I truly wear this white cashmere like button down like 90s dream girl cardigan with everything that I own. Got it at Quince. It's become my one-stop shop. They have cashmere sweaters, truly $50. They're soft, they're warm, washable silk blouses, skirts. I'm in like a total Quince uniform situation and I am truly legendary when it comes to the aesthetics. They look like designer styles, but a fraction of the price. What makes Quince different, you ask? They partner directly with ethical top-tier factories, cutting out middlemen so that you get luxury quality staples at half the price of other brands. It's like a wardrobe upgrade that is effortless. They also, by the way, have amazing luggage, kids' clothes. They truly have everything. Keep it classic and cozy this fall with long-lasting staples from Quince. Go to quince.com/Whitney for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/Whitney. I wanted us to both tell each other how we're perceived.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That's amazing.
And like what I hear about you, and what I hear about you is a problem.
What is it?
It's that you're really nice.
Really?
And that's when I'm like, I feel like doesn't have boundaries. Like she's so nice. I mean, it's always obviously she's so cool. She's so funny. Like you're truly like beloved. But I'd be insulted if people weren't like, she's kind of tough. Because I stopped giving hugs about 8 years ago. at the comedy. I just like I can't. It's like it's not. I see you. I saw you yesterday. I see you every.
I'm nice. I thought people. Ian always tells me that people think I'm such a bitch.
I mean, that's just a projection.
Yeah,
it just means you're pretty. Yeah.
He's like, you were cold to this person.
But also, what people? What people? It's like quotes. It's like
also, I don't think that's ever happened. I think he just wants me to feel. Yeah.
People are saying is a way for people to say what they think of you.
Yeah.
While also,
I've told him that. I'm like, I think you just want me to be nicer to you.
I just go name them. Like, let's call them. Name them.
So people
say
nice.
People think you're really nice. And I'm always like, she probably doesn't say no a lot. Or she probably like gives a lot.
The thing that I've started to do, I ignore a lot. That's a big thing I do that people talk about, where they're like, she doesn't respond
to text. That's good.
Yeah, I don't
Why
respond
would
to
you?
anything. Huh? Yeah,
Why
it's great.
would you?
I mean, I have so many.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
How many unanswered text messages do you have?
1,495.
1,502.
Pretty close. That is really close. Holy
That's
shit.
impressive.
So
it's just like the answers no, but also the ones you respond to is too many. Again, this is our sort of thing is like this biological basis. Like we share this biological basis for behavior thing. I don't know why I started winking recently when I try to like it's a new tick.
The Katy Perry thing.
I have a new tick. Oh, is it? Oh, right. When she was like glitching, which is like, we're only designed to dating. We're designed to have like 3 options our whole life. Like the guy at the farm next door, the guy 2 miles down, like that's it.
Yeah.
And that you make your decision easy. When you're looking through a catalog of people, like not healthy, not designed for it. Like, we're not designed to talk to this many people.
Yeah.
Of course you're anxious. If you saw this many people 200 years ago, it was a war. Like you were at war.
Yeah. People,
what are the chances you have anything in
common
common with more than 5 people?
Yeah. It's crazy. It is too many people, especially in comedy though. It's not like my friend who has a 9 to 5. She doesn't. She is starved for people.
Do you isolate?
Now I am isolating way more. Now that I'm in therapy twice a week.
Twice a week.
In a good isolation. And now I'm finally learning that the recharge is necessary, but in the recharge I have to sit with a huge amount of discomfort.
But anyone that can't handle you canceling on them is mentally ill?
Yeah, now.
To be clear, yeah.
For sure. I mean, that's what money and success has bought me, which is so awesome.
You know what else
I can just cancel things.
Like when I started being in, which by the way, when you cancel someone, if you want them to like you, that's how to make them like you.
Yeah.
Is to cancel on them and give them. You know that for Christmas, this was 2 years ago, I made dinner plans with 5 of my dearest friends and then an hour before canceled.
That's what I did for my birthday.
Yeah.
I did that for my birthday.
And you give them a free night.
And I go, it was a long invite list. And then somebody commented Geminis and it triggered me I just was like, I don't want to be around people. And I canceled everything.
And they were all like, she just gave us a night off.
They didn't.
Basically, when you have plans and it gets canceled, like that's like free time that you never thought you'd have.
It's so nice.
It's like when someone cancels, I'm like, thank you. Like I feel closer to you having canceled on me and us not hanging out.
But do you think the people that make it hard to cancel on are the ones to drop?
I think they're people that recreate some childhood dynamic and it's like a familiar neurochemical cocktail that is like Harville Hendrix like talks about it. Like it just recreates they have the negative qualities of your primary caretaker. So it just feels familiar and you get scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because with some people, you're just like, no, with Ian, you don't do that. It's with some people. So usually like I can tell what's going on with someone. Like I'm not saying I'm diagnosing them, but by the way, I react to them. If I start walking on
that's so interesting.
If I start walking on eggshells, if I start like complimenting and being like overly unctuous, I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Would you want someone putting you on a pedestal like that? Or would you want someone being torn apart because they canceled on you? Like it's just...
So then would Ian's breed be my ideal partner? Because I'm like, fuck you, get away from me?
His breed?
You know what I mean?
His inbreed?
Like somebody that you're able to be like, no, I'm not coming there. And you can't tell. Is that
I think it's someone who's boring. I think anyone that creates...
the pro boring.
Whoever's boring. It's not boring. It's absence of adrenaline. So,
oh wow,
it's called the internal drug cabinet of like someone that causes chaos or something. And it's like if you're going to leave the house to get somewhere at 4 and it takes a half hour, what time do you leave?
It takes half hour, 3:35.
That's like how you get adrenaline, because adrenaline turns into dopamine. So it's like when my sponsor said to me, I was like, I don't know, and this guy, and it's just kind of like, she's like, your problem is that you conflate boredom with serenity. Like your tolerance for adrenaline is so high that when you're just present, it feels boring.
Okay. But the adrenaline is so... You know what I was mourning so much? So the idea of falling asleep next to my dad, who was like just like sick of me, like I was just a farm girl that he was just like, go away, get away. And I was like, dad. The idea of him passing out, like from working all day and me being like, oh my God, he's not mad at me, but he's here, which is so safe. The idea of falling asleep next to a guy who just really is annoyed by me is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And I was telling my therapist, I was like, the idea, I just started crying. I was like, the idea that you want me to let that go makes me want to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like the idea that I won't have the angry bear that I don't wake up.
And the chasing for approval. I mean, it really is like, I remember my dad, could not get his attention just truly to save my life. And I do think once we get older, we do have to also go like, is that what happened or is that how it felt?
Yeah.
Because it might be how now that I have a kid, I'm like, if I survived, he was around.
Yeah.
Like someone was around, I'm like, and then it's like, and then I'm dating someone like, do we want to date our dads? Like there's a point where you got to like break the spell.
Yeah.
I was so obsessed with him. And so much of it was the puzzle of like, how do I get his attention? And we're doing bad math as kids. Like we don't know what's going, like we don't know if they're drunk or what's going on. Like we're just blaming ourselves, going like, don't say that again. Don't do that again. And I remember the moment he was watching SNL. It was Land Shark. I guess that's like Chevy Chase episode. Okay. I literally became a comedian because all he did was watch comedy. And I was like, I can do it.
Yeah.
I just started like quoting Rodney Dangerfield. And I was like, I guess I'm a comedian now because this is what he looked at.
Yeah.
When I was, instead of me. Like I literally went like, I have to get in that box. Like that's how I'll get his attention if I get that. And I was like, however, I was like, I got to get in commercials. First it was commercials because he would watch the commercials.
So funny the idea of you just like trying to get on the TV that he's watching, just like trying to
like
slide
just
like
Brady
would
Bunch.
You like to buy some Kellogg's? Is so cute. That's like my mom being so nice to her dogs and me and my sister sliding our heads in and being like, could we get a little of that? And she's like, you are so cool. I love
you talk through them.
Yeah.
I remember going out and like saying something to him, and I remember thinking like that didn't go well.
Yeah. Totally.
I was like a kid, and I remember going back and like regrouping and being like, okay, like next time you go in, you're gonna like, walk funny.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that didn't. And I just remember going, try a different personality.
Yeah.
Like I have no loyalty to who that person was. Girl Scout, done.
Right.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
And I remember being in relationships. It was like, honestly, God, this is dark. Like the happiest I've been is shape-shifting in a relationship for a man who will truly never want to be with
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
I know. But we don't get to have pizza every night for dinner.
Okay. But could we, how do we have it though sometimes?
You get, we can't. Addicts can't have just a little bit. We can't. We can't drink like a gentleman. We can't.
Maybe if I dated a guy who had like a bad sleepwalking problem. You know what I mean? So that way I was like, you have to be careful if he starts talking in his sleep.
It's like with my guy now, he lives in another city, and I kind of need that.
He does? Where does he live?
He lives like San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Which is like 2 hours.
He doesn't live here?
No.
You live in this thing? You live here alone?
Yes. And it's honestly, I'm cramped.
You're not scared?
No. I'm scared of having to make eye contact with the same person every morning.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want him to live here?
I would love for him to live here. He just has kids down south. And honestly, I need a little distance. I need a little of that.
Sick.
Too much is just too much. It's just like it's I don't have the bandwidth because when I'm around someone, I just know I'm going to be worried about them. Are they entertained? Are they okay? Do they need anything? And that's exhausting to me. And not in a like negative
you're
way.
You're very much a giver.
No, I grew up around alcohol. See, this is what I think we were talking about in the beginning. I don't like a metaphor for something unhealthy poised as something positive. Like it's a codependent, like I grew up with an alcoholic mom and I have to caretake an adult.
Is a giver a positive thing?
Oh, maybe not always. See?
Yeah.
Words, we got to agree on them. Oh, people pleaser feels more like negative. Yeah. Or like, also, I don't like when something has a positive undertone when it's actually like, I don't think he can figure out how to make his own coffee. Like that's the other thing. When we're codependent and we're like, I can't go to this party. Ultimately, we're saying, because I'm like that too, doing things out of obligation was the first thing I had to cut out in my Al-Anon program. But going like, I have to go to this baby shower. I have to like, if I don't go, they're going to cancel it. Like the narcissism of thinking like, if I don't show up, they're going to just shatter.
You ever go to one of those things when you force yourself to go and nobody gives a flying
no
fuck
one
there? That's always when I like talk. I'm like, just go because everybody's expecting you to be there. You better show up. And then I show up and they're like, nobody talks to me.
You showed up to an obligation party. You were an obligation invite.
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
Like, well, we have to invite her. We invited Ian. And you're like, here I am at your thing. And I was just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, we're dying.
Yeah.
Like, we're literally dying. And we both spent 3 hours on
Wow,
this.
I thought you guys lived together. That's so cool.
Yeah, we're like, I think just like radically accepting your nature, which is like, I need a lot of space in order to like be really intimate with someone.
Wow. That's good.
That just works for me.
It's not an avoidant thing that you feel like you have to fix. It's how you are.
What is this thing where we're all supposed to just be like breathing each other's air every 5 minutes? Like, it's just too much.
It just depends on if you're suffering from it or not. You know what I mean? If you agree to let him move in, and after you've come to this conclusion that he moves in, and then all of a sudden you want him dead, that's you suffering from it.
This is like, I love having him around, but I love being in a relationship where I can be an individual. So it's like interdependence versus codependence.
Yeah.
So it's like my therapist does these things where she'll just, I'm more of a visual person. Like words, I start like tuning out. Like words, I think sometimes get in the way of communication. I know that's like the most like Asperger's thing to say, but she's like, if you hold a pile of sand in your hand like this forever, you can hold it. But if you hold it like this, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
And I hold on too tight.
Do you?
I hold on too tight. Or I expect, I have the emotional perfectionism, or I expect us to be super lockstep. Like Allison Brie was on the podcast. Do you remember this, Pat? Where she lives with Davey and they spend like 20, they work together, they do all this stuff together. I'm like, so walk me through this. This is how feral I am and how same thing, neglected thing. When you come out of the bathroom and he's in the bedroom and you pass each other, like, do you say hi?
I've never lived in a space bigger than this office with a person.
See, that's the thing. With New Yorkers, it is so hard to ascertain if you're avoidant or you're all secure if you're willing to live in a room with another human being.
Me and Coyote literally live in a studio.
Like it is just wild to me that like anyone in New York is like, I've avoided, you just don't want to share a toilet.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a door with this guy you met on Riyadh. Okay, let's talk about dinner. Meal planning it's just like a full-time job at this point. I have a child. Ordering takeout is like a nightmare. It's just trash, ants. Home Chef fixed this entire thing for me, changed how I cook. Home Chef delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients, which is actually really important because I can't use knives because I have a toddler. I can't even cut stuff even if I want to, so it already comes pre-portioned. Chef-designed recipes, comes right to your door each week. There are 35 different meals, 18 extras to choose from, whether you want classic meal kits, 30-minute recipes. I have like a billion different kinds, kid-friendly dishes, really good food for kids as well. And here's something I actually didn't expect. It's really affordable. Home Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries, plus their new 5-ingredient meals make cooking even faster with simple recipes using just 5 fresh ingredients. So for a limited time, my listeners are going to get $50 off your first box, plus free shipping and free dessert for life. Yes, dessert for life. That is so crazy. Go to homechef.com/Whitney, homechef.com/Whitney for half off your first box and dessert for life. You must be an active subscriber. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We've all done it. You turn to a friend, a barista, a random stranger in the bathroom line for advice about life. And while that can be fun when it comes to real struggles and relationship stress, anxiety, or depression, that's not your guy. Okay. Can we all just stop taking advice about relationships from single people and work advice from people that go to Burning Man? Like, it's just, we got to go to professionals for our advice because you guys are getting your advice from astrologers and it's showing. All right. That is where BetterHelp comes in. I am telling you, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform with over 30,000 licensed therapists and more than 5 million people served. They've been helping people find their right match for over 10 years with a 4.9 rating from 1.7 million reviews. After a short questionnaire, they're going to match you with a therapist who works for you. You get started. If your first match isn't the one, you can switch to a different therapist anytime, no extra cost. It's therapy designed to fit your life online, flexible on your schedule. Find one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Whitney.
When I look back on every epoch of my life, every epoch of my life has a name and it's a male's name. Like, it's not like this is when I started comedy. That's the Paul era. That's the, Zach era, right? And that's because my entire life I've been fighting for one dude. Mm-hmm. It's why on stage, this guy on stage was like, "Why? It seems like you don't care about." Because I just will ask anything. I'm like, because I only care about one person's affection.
Yeah.
It's one. And and if they think I'm okay, I'm good. If they don't think I'm okay, I'm fucking thriving because then I'm fighting for something.
This is...
Because I won my mom. I won my dad. I won their affection with success. I got it. I got skinny enough. I got talented enough, and I did it. With the boyfriend, it's a new mom. It's a new person who's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
So I can't. I need some omnipotent presence being like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
But it can't be someone that's not a romantic attachment.
No, I mean, like it can be myself sometimes. It can be like if I have a task at hand. It could be like fitness. It could be diet. It could be whatever I'm obsessing about at the time.
Yeah.
But the one, it's always for the sake. I always say WW, like what would whoever the person is do?
Yeah.
It's always for the sake of whoever the last person I'm in love with, whoever I'm gunning for.
Like I remember one time I was like playing like a big theater. It was like, this is it. Like I was living one of my dreams and I was in a relationship with someone that would be categorized as I was preoccupied, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was checking my phone during the show.
Oh yeah.
I was checking, during the show.
No, dude, this thing?
Dude?
The corner pull down, the amount of times I've been on stage at a big show, corner pulling down, and have been checking to see. I mean, I've done.
These people are, and I'm like, I'm pretending I'm checking the time.
Oh yeah.
Like I have somewhere to be after. Like it was just
I've said, let me look at my notes and sent a text. Being like, are you mad? Or something like that. So many times. I've blown off so many people I care about and things that were important in order to finish an argument so that I could be okay.
Sure.
I've like sabotaged.
Oh, I look back at a couple things and like, it is just like using a person as a drug. And the way that I got out of it was going like, but I'm using a person. And like, I don't like it when men use women for their body. Or we complain about that, but I'm using you for adrenaline. I'm using, like,
how do you get adrenaline now?
You're my drug dealer. I am actually kind of like, because I've done so many like adrenaline, dopamine detoxes, there's so much naturally kind of in my life that I do trust, like I get it anyway from like toxic family members and like weird curveballs and like the business we're in. There's always going to be some, for me now it's uncomfortable. Like I don't like it. It's like.
It's rude. It's a rude thing coming
You know what it is? Because there's certain things that you just have to understand what makes you change. Like what makes you change? Like when
mine is telling myself that if I don't do something, this will happen. It's like why I got into college was because my mom was like, it's okay, you can just go to the community college. And I was like, ugh. So it's like, if you don't lose weight, you will end up like that.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So it's like some kind of threat or like, that's a really healthy one. Mine is, I'll literally go like, this is aging me.
Wow.
I stopped drinking wine because it's like, oh, this is just calories, empty calories. It's sugar.
Yeah, that's why I stopped drinking too.
Smoking. It gives you little lines around your mouth. Say no more. Like vanity, sometimes as sick as it can be it's same like thing with jealousy. Jealousy can be a very good motivator. I like to like rebrand it as like healthy competition.
Yeah.
But like an engine's an engine.
Yeah.
I'm typing away on my little hipster typewriter.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, wait a second, was she got that thing? It's like I can be happy for her and she can be my friend, but it can also make me go like, uh-oh.
My new thing is also sleep. My adrenaline around sleep, where it's like the sleep is the prize that you fight for at the end of every day.
Ooh.
Like, because it used to be like I'll get 5 hours and I'll keep going, and now it's like, bro, if you get fucking 9 hours of sleep, you won.
You know what you are?
What?
You're a winner.
Thank you.
Now, here's the thing. We used to have to fight tooth and nail for water, for food, for anything to like survive, honestly. A friend of mine just passed away at 42 years old, my best friend. And I had this weird epiphany. Thank you. Sorry, I'm so uncomfortable talking about it. I just want to get to the part where I was like feeling so sorry for myself. And I was like, wait a second. Like 200 years ago, the average life expectancy was like 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, she didn't live till she was 100 and fit. Like, how quickly, it's like Louis C.K.'s joke that he used to do about like how quickly there was Wi-Fi on the plane.
Yeah.
And it's as soon as it went down, everyone was like, God damn. It's like, we are all so spoiled and life is so easy that I think that people with our kind of like ancestral lineage, we have to like create problems and puzzles.
Totally.
Because we're hamsters in a cage.
Yeah.
Like, that's just all we're doing.
Yeah.
What else? Honestly, what else are we what do you want to do?
The saber-toothed tiger must have been sick when right now we would have just been sitting here and been like,
okay.
And we just heard a growl. I mean, we would have thrived.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This is not the environment in which our adaptive behaviors are rewarded or praised.
Yeah.
We're over-evolved, which is why I'm saying if you live in New York, if you lived in Nebraska, you would run it.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd run Nebraska.
Yeah.
You're designed to be like a mafia
Thank
leader
you.
behind a
Thanks.
man who's like, you know.
Yeah. Just a cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Totally.
Who's like making a double of you.
And you get that out of the fact that sleep is my goal.
No, you're finding little ways to motivate yourself and like punish and create adversity for yourself.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
I have to find better ways than the stupid, because something happens when you're chasing the man where you all of a sudden they do something and you catch this little glimpse and you go,
dude,
oh, you're just a doofus.
Dude.
Oh no, you're a doofus.
When the spell breaks.
When the spell breaks, you're like, oh my God, I've spent so long trying to, or like something will happen where like I'll be wearing an outfit that's so curated to represent a liberal ceramic art teacher, right? And they see you and they go like, what are you, a hippie? And I go,
what is this?
Oh, you don't understand even simple stuff like that. I'm an art teacher.
Have you had a stalker yet?
Yeah.
And what happened?
He created a million different accounts. I blocked, created more accounts, drove from one gig to the other, which was like, took him 2 days to get to, showed up.
So you're stalking him.
Yeah, I'm stalking him.
To be clear.
Yeah. So he showed up in a car, he drove around and then there was one, like, I think one of the stalkers pacing around the club that I was in the other night.
But where's that one now, the other one?
I don't know what.
You did something that made him think you're a doofus.
Nice.
So that is how I learned about this thing. Although I had it before where I would be madly in love with someone. I did a joke about it at my HBO special. I was madly in love with this guy and we were in New York and he tripped and fell.
Yeah.
And like that was it. It was like a night. It was like immediately like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like his breath smelled bad all of a sudden. Like, it was like, get away from me. It was like, that's when I was like, oh, like biological basis is like such a real thing.
Yeah.
Nothing we're doing is conscious. Like nothing
we're
doing. It was like, and he would call me all the same thing, call all day, every day, blah, blah, blah. The LAFD comes by. I have to get on the phone with him for 3 minutes so that they can figure out where he is. This was like 10 years ago, so I don't know if that's
what was he doing threatening?
There was no threatening. There was just like, hey, I miss you. Where are you? Like, why aren't you? Like, I'm on my way to your house. He would say It was like an alternative reality. What's that?
On your way to the house is threatening.
But I don't know if you know where I live. Yeah. I don't know. Like most stalkers like really aren't.
He would fully pretend you were in a relationship.
Yeah, he was in an alternative reality.
Okay.
You know? And so it was just, we have to just figure out where he is, right? And by the way, good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
The rest of us are like living in reality like bozos.
I know. He's dating you.
This guy's in an amazing relationship.
Yeah, he's in a really good relationship.
A guy calling a girl all day, every day. Because if he called a real girl all day, every day, it wouldn't be enough, would it?
Yeah.
Okay. He's chilling. And so I get on the phone and I'm like, what's up? I'm just yes-anding. And after like 2 minutes, I get kind of squirrely. Like I kind of like, he said something that just like threw me and he hung up.
Oh, fuck.
And they were like, great, we got his location, whatever. Don't hear from him for a week. And they call and they're like, hey, great news. Your stalker has moved on to another public figure.
You were a little heartbroken.
It's like, who is she? I'm not mad. Like it is, I did something on that call that broke the spell.
Wow.
So once they see that you're kind of human, they move on.
But you must not have picked up before too much.
I didn't pick up at all. It was the first time I picked up.
Right. So they got you.
Which is like, I did something like desperate or unattractive.
No, it's that you answered.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or that.
It's that you answered and that was no longer a, they'd have to show up
so
and be your
much.
boyfriend
It's like, we are animals. It helps me so much. Like when you ask like anything, when we talk about like neuroscience or therapy or anything, I just go like, what do animals, like we're animals. I think saying we're human is such a weird, like.
We're little monkeys in outfits, yeah.
I just mean like dogs chase cars and they don't have a plan.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like I'm going to chase that car. And once I get there, I'll figure out that's kind of me too. Like even if I got you, I don't even think I know what to do with you.
Yeah.
Like I've chased the guy for years and then gotten him and been like, you're shorter than I remember in my imaginary relationship with you.
It's such a good game to play though. I mean, it really is it feels good. It feels good to get the little dopamine hits. It feels good to win the game. And when I told my therapist this, I was like, when he shut it all down.
It's a slot machine. It's gambling.
And I was like, what you're telling me to do is focus on my own life. And I just like broke down. I was like, the amount of shit that is going on, the fact that every night I have to get up on stage and get a laugh every 5 to 30 seconds is so overwhelming. And that I have this much stuff booked in my calendar. And I was like, it's so much easier to just put blinders on and just be like, look at that one person. It's so easy. But you're right that it is using a person.
I think when it comes to therapy, like I do, like you said, you have the therapist, and I always bristle a little bit because I find that you're not one of these people, but I find a lot of people, the more they're in therapy, the worse they are. They have just become worse people, sicker, like monsters.
Your recovery. person.
I'm like both. It depends on the recovery and depends on the therapist.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I got my phone stolen in a meeting once, but it's also saved my life. Like it's like everything's everything. There's a little of everything everywhere. And so a therapist I think is good when they can take a complicated brain and simplify it into something, because we overcomplicate. When someone can say something simple and it makes sense to us, like that's when I think I can change, and I can never unsee something in a way, right?
Yeah.
And this guy was like, I was trying to be so like the soft place for him to land, and I was like wearing skirts, and I'd have like limes in the house, and it's so this whatever cosplay I was doing to just kind of like get into this disassociate, because that's the other thing, I disassociated a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
And to get into that disassociative state was like, it's not even a choice.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, boom,
Yeah.
like just like hair extensions, but like braids, 2 braids.
Yeah.
In what world? Like, who is this person? Like, word Shakespeare in the park. Like, what is happening? Taking stickers off the avocados. Like, that's going to make or break it.
Right.
Like,
oh my God, me making oatmeal for this dude. And at one time I fucked it up and I was like, this is it. It's the end.
Oatmeal is always fucked up every way you've ever eaten
100%.
it. There's never been oatmeal that worked.
Yeah, I know.
It's like pita chips, like they come stale. Like what do we This is what's so great about it is you learn everything about yourself when you're doing that. So the stickers on the avocados, that's the kind of thing where if I saw it, I'd be like, he doesn't take his stickers off his avocados. I'm pretending he's this like American psycho perfectionist who's like, she has stickers on her avocados, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm that person.
Yeah.
He doesn't even see it. He doesn't even notice it.
The limes.
He thinks they're fake.
Yeah.
Limes. In what world? He's like, why are your lemons not ripe? Like he's not appreciating it. That's me projecting. When someone's that unavailable, everything that you project is a mirror.
This is what I've been going through with realizing the like obsession that I have with men and how capable they are and everything, the way that they are, how do I say this? Like manically, how do I say this? Like their space is exactly what they need their space to be and nothing more.
It's a kennel.
It's a kennel. And I realize I respect that so much that I have switched my entire, like if you saw my apartment right now, you'd be like, oh no. It's not that it's messy, but it's like every painting I've been doing, I've just put right up on the wall. Like it's like, I'm putting this over here, this over here. Like it looks very much like an insane.
Organizing? Oh
no. It looks like a fucked up person's apartment. It looks crazy.
Sure. Like the labyrinth, the lady at the end with all the stuff on her back.
Yeah. Which I like.
The lady with the traveling trash.
Yes.
The traveling garbage lady.
Yes, and I respect that so much, and I realized that I was like, oh, this is what I'm looking for in men, is for them to just have like the tools are over there, everything is only what they need, and also like
because
if there's
I think
a project
that is
going on, it's
if
going
they
on.
have more than they need in their home, they're gonna need more than they need in everything. The guy that has like 5 different screwdrivers ever has 5 different girls in his DMs. So
right. And I respect it so much, and now I'm entirely doing that. But the ongoing project in the home is what I'm attracted to. The dude who has something half built and is coming back and working on it and doesn't care that that's what I'm. So now I'm like, I just am embodying that, which has helped immensely.
And
so
this is the one thing that I think people are kind of like, because I do think like obsession with one. Most of my friends from high school, they got married at 20, truly.
Yeah.
So they were married, and then they get divorced at 28, and then they get married again for 10 years. It's like they're just in marriages and going from guy to guy like legally, instead of us where we're like obsessing and with someone for 4 years and like not even getting the tax benefit of it. But like most men have this.
Right.
It's just this New York, LA thing where they like call another man to come help them do something that is truly like
the easiest
thing. Like, by the way, all you do is watch YouTube, and you can't YouTube how to do the thing. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So I think it's also a little bit that they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're just not where we are.
Right.
We literally are surrounded by men that tell jokes for a living for 20 minutes a night, and it's too hard for them.
Yeah. Totally.
They have to, they have to, when they go on stage for 20 minutes, they have to lean against a wall.
Yeah. The sitting.
Oh, they have to sit on.
The sitting on the stool is crazy to me.
Take a load off. You know what?
It's crazy.
Take a load off.
Stand up.
I know this 15 minutes.
It's nuts.
I know this 15 minutes of you talking about being friends with Bert Kreischer is stressful on you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We are around truly the weakest human beings, and if you don't think that I believe Woody Allen honestly owes reparations to women. Like, honestly, like, I know black
Oh,
people
yeah.
first fine, but like the setting example that men should be like scared of everything and like weak and like anxious all the time, and it's like endearing and cute.
That
and,
that
like,
makes them intelligent. Yeah.
like you're smarter than me because you're scared of lobsters. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are we doing?
Totally.
You're scared of spiders? Well, if you were smart, you would know that spiders eat bugs, so spiders are good.
My whole thing is I believe somebody's smart on accident if they're critical of everything.
I love this game. What makes you think someone's smart?
Yeah, when they're like, that's stupid. That's why would you do that?
That's
That's
so
stupid.
funny. It took me so long to realize, like, why is it stupid? Explain it.
Yeah.
Negativity. I used to always think negativity and intelligence were same.
Yeah. That's like my ideal. That's if somebody's like, I hate that thing. I love, dude, I'll have basic friends who will be like, oh, I actually think like Italian food is awful. And I'm like, oh, you're moved up in my friend chart because you don't like
Italian
something.
food in Italy
Amazing.
is not as good as Italian food in America. It's just a fact.
Yeah, but that's serving Americans Italian food. You know what I mean?
If you put sugar in something, it's gonna be better.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be better.
That's true.
Like in Italy, they don't scrape off the gray on the bottom of the fish. Like I'm not eating the foreskin of your fish. Like I don't want my fish to taste like fish. Like what are we doing? What are you trying to prove over here? It's like
bodega food in Italy better than bodega food.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I
don't
realized.
know that.
I stopped going to Italian restaurants in Italy, and I just went to the bodega because the croissant with the cheese, the BLT on the croissant, way better than anything that's served at the restaurant. Because the restaurant, it's slop for Americans.
For me, I think someone's smart when they believe two things can be true at once.
Oh, like
some women mature faster than men, but not others. I still have girlfriends who are
no. I like a hard line. I like dogma.
Nope.
Straight dogma.
Didactic. Can't do it.
Wow.
Someone's like, do girls mature faster than boys? Some do. Some don't. I have girlfriends who are still at Coachella. It ended 6 months ago. They're looking for their phone chargers.
How much
They're a mess.
I put people on a pedestal if they're in on something or out on something. If they're like, I'm all in on this.
Because they're decisive.
It's decisive.
It's because they're decisive.
Yeah.
Decisive, wrong and strong is not always like, because you want to be domed. You want somebody to just go, no, it's not true.
I want somebody to go, your brain's wrong, mine is right, follow me. And I go, thank God.
Sure.
Because mine was just leading me right off a cliff.
I think I figured out your thing. What? You're like reluctant alpha.
What's that?
Reluctant out. Like you're an alpha. The word alpha, I know, fine.
I love it. Use it for me.
But by the way, it's a tricky word because like, alpha doesn't mean like I'm like gonna yell at you and be strong. The alpha sleeps, right?
Right.
So you're like reluctant alpha. You're like, I'm the leader, but like I don't want to have to be.
Yeah.
That's like every leader at some point just has to go like, oh,
yeah,
I wanted to follow someone, but like there's no one.
I know. I wanted to follow somebody so bad.
Me too. I always say I'm in the market for a cult. Like I tried to get into Scientology. They said no.
It's really annoying. It's also annoying to be the artist in my friend group of artists that's
people
doing
pay money
it.
to watch you commander. Like
That's
you're already
annoying
doing it.
That's frustrating with my other artist friends. I'm like, bro, how did you let me be the one with fans, with a following? How am I the one doing this? That pisses me off.
I know.
Like, you guys were supposed to do this.
I am trying to stop talking to Jordan. It's not going great. This is my problem with you, man. I knew
we're about to roll into.
I want to be friends and we're just being friends instead of like doing a podcast. So thank you for coming on. She has a new special right now on YouTube. Everywhere.
No,
Netflix?
Yeah.
Netflix. Did you license it or do you own it or no?
I get it back in 2 years.
You will see this on YouTube in 2 years.
But go on Netflix.
Yeah, go on Netflix now though.
Yeah. Go on Netflix right now. Take Me With You is what it's called.
Where did you shoot your new special, Take Me With You, and why did you choose that city?
I did New York because I like New York audiences the best. Mm-hmm. I did the Gramercy Theater because it's a little dingy and intimate. And I had a big set design that I liked there, that matched there. They had like, I wanted exposed cables and I wanted to look like a kind of fucked up dungeon. And I like the staff there. But yeah, I shot in New York because I like their audiences the best. I get a little bit weird on West Coast audiences.
Howie Mandel ruined New York audiences for me.
Why?
Because he's like, the problem in New York is like, you play like Carnegie Hall, you play Gramercy Theater, and it's like your name is on the marquee and like you sell it out.
Yeah.
But like 8 million people walk by and we're like, no thanks.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Hell
The
yeah.
number of
Totally.
people every day who saw that you were coming and did not want to
I
see
almost
you.
actually did do it in LA, but there were the fires.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, ew.
LA's audience is edibles audience. There's like a delay.
I don't like the delay. It's everywhere West Coast. It's
Yeah.
I love it's a huge, great turnout, and the delay is once the delay hits, they're great. But
Yeah.
there is a delay, and I get
They're in the
irritable.
audience like forgiving their ancestors, and it's just like everyone's on like mushroom chocolate. It's
Yeah, totally.
There's
I have
not
to do a
that,
land
like-
acknowledgement. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. So I did it in New York, which was sick. And the thing about New York is the people there are the special has really fucked up things. There's entire chunks of it about how I want to fuck my dad. And when I do that in a lot of cities, I have to convince them. And in New York, they're like, yeah.
Anyone that's resistant to it is, why are you so resistant? Why don't you think she's joking?
Yeah.
How about that?
And to give Netflix credit, I called and I was like, how do you guys feel about all the fucking my dad stuff? And they were like, that's our favorite part. And I was like, all right, let's ride.
They're like, we're doing a documentary where a woman trolls her own daughter online. We don't have time to talk to you, okay?
You could tell that the head of Netflix comedy was a little, I was like, oh, so you see me? She's like, oh, yeah, I see you. And I was like, all right.
A stream's a stream, even if it's from child services.
Yeah.
I end these awkwardly. You know it. I love you. I'm about to also do her podcast, which hopefully will have a little more of a linear narrative. We'll see. Don't ride elephants. Goodbye.